Hi everyone. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to do a little witch's broom. Now I've told you I've got a little house that I've got to construct it yet, but once that's done, it is a bought one. I've just got to put it together, colour it, you know, put all the roofing on and everything. But it is going to be a little witch's house. So I've got some of this straw. And I don't need much, but I probably get 2 brooms out of that, and I will probably want to do 2 brooms. So I'm not fussed about it. I've got some skewers, and I'm just going to break off the point. I don't want the point on. Now, to start with, I'm just going to colour the skewer. And all I'm using for that is the ink, is the distress ink. And I've re-inked my inker and dab that on. That will dry shortly. So that's 1. Yes, I should have had a mat, shouldn't I? Let me get my mats. Like a silly hole, I didn't bother. We do have these mats for sale in the store. And you get, I've cut mine in half, so I've got half of one here. So they're plenty big enough. So, in fact, I don't need more than 1, I don't think. So I'm just going to do the 1. Because I've inked it and it's a lot of ink, I'm just going to brush that off. And I'm going to get coated as usual. And then I'm going to cut that, because I only need half of that. And then not bothered about that bit, because that's going to go at the inside of the brush. And what you do is you spread that out. You pop that in. That's actually going to be far too big. Far too big. So I'm going to split that again. Don't worry about all the oddments. You can cut all them off or sort them out. And I'm actually going to cut this down because it is too big. So there you go. And the length of the brush I can cut when I know the size of the house. Once it's all been constructed. So you pop that on there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of wire to fasten mine in. And I've got just some bendable wire, really flexible wire. So I'm just going to twist that. Oops. Twist it so far down. Like that. And just gives it, and pull it really tight. Just gives it that authentic look. And then I'm just going to chop that. And then with my hand, I'm just going to twist that. And then I'm going to get hold of my pliers. Oops, and then it fell off my chair. Nana-fee. And give that a really good twist. And they're so easy to make. So easy. Then we cut that. And then the point that's sticking up, we just push it up like that. And here, presto, we've got our witch's broom. Now, I want to shape mine a little bit, so I'm just going to cut into it. Because a witch's broom is never straight on the bottom, is it? A little bit crooked here and there. Some of it looks... that looks like a big twig. So we shall cut that bit out. That's more authentic. We're saying authentic and there's no such thing as witches, let's be honest. I don't know, you know, it's whatever anybody believes in, isn't it, really? So there you go, simple as that. Really, really easy. I'm going to make another one. Because I need 2 for what I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to split that one again. Like that. Get the end that's not been coloured. Cut this one down. So we'll see. How about there's good enough. Now don't waste the bit you've cut off, because all that can do for like your grasses and things like that outside. Pop that in there, wrap that around, take your wire, always leave a little bit so that you can work with it. It doesn't matter how rough this is up here at all. And I'm just going to pull that really tight. And again, twist. Now, I have to tell you, the grass I bought at the model shop, I got a really big bag of it. But it can be expensive. But I managed to get it in the sale. So, let's just get rid of the odd bits we don't need. Like that. And now we're just going to shape it. And we want it. Just going to chop that bit off. That's better. That's what I like. And there, 2 perfectly good witches' brooms. Made by hand. Very quick, very simple, very easy to do. I hope you try them. Have fun. And I'm going to be back doing some more. I've always done miniatures. It's one of my passions. So I'm not copying anybody. Well, that's before anybody says anything. Look on my channel and go back how many years I've been doing them. But I can teach others a few things if they want. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now.